we all know we all know what there are two types of systems. One is OLTP and another is OLAP systems. OLTP system, the data will be stored in database. The client may use any of the database. So to do the analysis on this database, we should do some data provisioning. Data provisioning is also called as ETL. With this ETL process, we bring data from this database to OLAP database. After bringing to OLAP database, we do the analysis. Okay. Now, how the data will be stored in this database? Generally, in OLTP, when you enter the data, how the data will be stored in database? Data will be stored in database in which format? Table formats. The data will be stored in the database in the table format. For every table, they will have one name. Every table have its name. Okay. So let's take an example. In every data divided into four types. One is master data, let's make it simple, two types. Let's make it into two types. Data is divided into two types. One is master data, another is transactional data. Master data and transactional data. What is this data? When from front-end application, when you enter the data will be stored in database. How many types of data will be stored in database? Now the data in the database is of two types. One is master data and transactional data. Now you will say, why don't we make one data only, one simple data to store in the database? What is master data and what is transactional data? Why they divided into two parts? In the sense, let's take a simple example in BookMyShow. So before that, I will explain what is master data. Master data is a non-measurable things. Non-measurable one. Non-measurable one, whereas transactional data is measurable one. Transactional data is measurable one. Okay, non-measurable things. Non-measurable things is name, date. You cannot measure the date, isn't it? Age. You cannot measure also age. Phone number, address, email. All these were master data because you cannot measure them, isn't it? Then what are the transactional data? Measurable things. Nothing but 1 kg, 1000 rupees, 10 bottles. You can measure them, isn't it? Because these all do have weight and something liter wise or something, anything. Rupees, bottles, 10 pieces. So these are all the measurable things. Transactional data is measurable things. Master data is non-measurable things. If you take you only example, Devender, age, this is name, age, salary, address, phone number. Now name is Devender, age is 25, salary, address Hyderabad, phone number This is your phone number. So in this, what are the measure? What is master data? What is transactional data? Master data is nothing but Devendra, which is non-measurable. Age, which is not measurable. Hyderabad, phone number. Even though these are numbers, but these are non-measurables. Okay. Even though these are numbers only, numeric only, but these are non-measurables. Comes under non-measurables. Date also comes under date of joining. Your date of joining, some 2060512. Okay. Date is also non-measurable, even though these are numeric ones, but these are non-measurable. Why? Because you cannot measure the date, you cannot measure your phone number, you cannot measure your age. So these are all comes under master data. Your age comes under master data. These are comes under master data. Where salary is a transactional one, because you can measure, because 20,000 30,000 rupees or UNR or USD you can measure. So salary comes under transactional data. Okay, these are all master data. Transactional data. Okay, name, age, salary, address, phone number, date of birth, date of joining. In this, these fields were master data and this is the transactional data. So in the database they have divided what I said, master data and transactional data is divided, isn't it? So Devendra is listening. See, so they have divided master data and transaction data. Why they divided, I will explain. So they divided all master data into one table, something like name, age, address, phone number, and date of joining. They have divided this table and named this table as a, we will keep this table name as a table name, as something table name. This we will make it as a TK1. Okay, we will make the table name is TK1. TK1 is nothing but the employee master data. Okay, in this only master data is there, is name, age, and here we should have to keep ID also, because for everyone there will be a unique ID. Okay, because there may be so many employees with same name, but how we can make them unique? With the ID. Every ID will be unique per one person, isn't it? So for this master data table, what they made, what is the table name is TK1. We'll just assume that it is a TK1. The name of the table is TK1 and this table is master data table. And in transactional table, what they made, in transaction data table, they made ID and salary and made the name they have given is TK2. TK2. Okay. Now in this database, there is an application. In Book My Show is an application where you will find these are all at same place only. But when you enter the data, the master data will be saved in TK1 and your booking of your ticket and all this will be saved in other place, that is TK2. So database, how many tables are there? Two tables are there. One is used to store the master data, another is used to store the transaction data. Now you will ask why we made these two tables different. Why don't we make like this only at single place? Why we are making dividing into two tables and in one is using for master data and another using for transactional data, you will ask. But I will explain the reason. See, if I take this an example, okay, here what we made, Devender, his age is 25 and his salary is 3000, Hyderabad is, and next month you will receive another 30,000 na? Another 30,000 means another Devender, same name, I should have to repeat again, and next month salary you have received, you have increased the 1000 rupees and you got so 31,000, and same location Hyderabad only, and same phone number and same date of joining. And same date of joining. So here see, unnecessarily we are repeating this second time also, isn't it? Waste of time. See, your name will never change, your age will be, so everywhere it will be changed, but your address will not change, your phone number will not be changed, your date of joining will not be changed, but this master data will be changed at rarely, yearly once, or 5 years once, or at rare cost. It cannot be changed frequently, but your salary may be, but your salary may be changed. Today you are, last month you have received 30,000, but next month you may receive 30,000, or because of your payoff you may receive 28,000 or anything. Okay, so salary may be measurable things and it may be time variant. Okay, these may be time variant, whereas master data, there are non-time variant, isn't it? Non-time variant, because they cannot be changed every time, they change very rare. So what they said, so because of this reason, in any world or anywhere or any transaction or any data will be divided into master data and transaction data, so that enter the data in front-end application, the master data will be saved in master data table and the transactional data will be saved in transactional table. Let's see what is the advantage of this. See, you have entered your ID. Your ID is 758. Let's think your ID is 758. 25. Address Hyderabad. Phone number 12456. Date of joining 206 206712. Okay. And I also joined in same organization. My ID is 759 Ramana. My age is also 26. Hyderabad. Hyderabad. My phone number is also something different only, na? It will be also unique. My date of joining, we both join on same date. Okay, this is our master data. Okay, and now this is transaction data. For this month, on this month, your ID 758 and your salary is 30,000. For 759, 30,000. So it has been saved in two different tables. The front end application, the functional people will enter the data master data will be saved in master side, and transactional data, the salary which is given for us, will be saved in uh, transactional data table. Okay, it has been completed. Now, so what comes into the picture is, after completion of this, now client has to do analysis for which person we are paying the salary. This is an OLTP database now. Now we should have to bring this database to OLAP database. Now we should have to do the analysis. What the client want to do analysis is how much salary he is paying for employees, and their name, their address he want to see. Okay, if the client directly come in to see this database, there are two different tables. If we look at these tables, he cannot find the salary for ourselves, Devendra and Ramana. In this table, you have any salary field? No. Okay, if we open this table, he will find 758 and 30,000, 759 and 30,000. He cannot find Devendra Ramana, isn't it? Okay, so because of this reason, client cannot understand directly into the OLTP systems to do the analysis. Obviously, to do the analysis, we should have to bring data from this data from OLTP database to OLAP database. Now we brought these two tables into OLTP database, OLAP database. Okay, to do the analysis. Okay, to do the analysis, we brought into the OLAP database. Why we brought the OLAP database? Because these two are two different tables and we should have to join these two tables so that client can understand and he can analyze. What is the client requirement? His requirement is you want to see how much salary is paying for the employees. But if the client is directly going to the OLTP database, he cannot understand because in TK1 there is only master data where he cannot find salary. If we go for TK2 where he can find salary but he cannot find the master data. This is the difference in OLTP system. We definitely want to do the analysis. If we do analysis, we will bring the data from OLTP system to the OLAP database. Now in OLAP database, these two tables are there. One is TK1 and TKA2. Okay. Now what in OLAP database we people do is we will do modeling. Obviously what I said earlier classes, our standard here is, our role here is to do the modeling and make the client to do his data analysis. Now what he do analysis, he want to see how much salary is paying for his employees. Now what we will do is, in modeling what I will do, I will join this ID with this ID. When I join this ID with this ID, it will check. Earlier we know na, inner join, left outer join. Have you remember? Inner join, left outer join. There are types of joins: inner join, left outer join, full join, and lots of the joins are there. We will discuss when we are doing practical session. So now I will join with this ID to this ID. When I join this ID to this ID, it will take true equal to true na? So here I find 758 and here I find 758. So it will bring entire data like 758 Devender, and it will bring entire record like this. In the same way my data also. Okay, your ID is 758 759. So this is the thing. So why they are maintaining two master data and transactional data, different one? Because master data cannot be changed every time. Transaction data will be changed every time, isn't it? So at the time of when the client want to do analysis, what will make, we will make this ID joined with the master data because he want to get the master data details. In the same way, now we have got our details now. After doing modeling in OLAP database, we will get result in this way, so that client can analyze, oh, for 758 Devender his name and his age is 25 and we are paying 30,000, he is in Hyderabad, his phone number is this and his date of joining is this. Now client is came to analyze the data. Earlier in OLTP system, can he understand? He cannot understand, isn't it? In OLTP system, he cannot understand because the master data will be saved in other table and transactional data will be saved in other table. We brought these two tables into the OLAP database, that is nothing but our HANA database. How we brought this database? It is not a movie like Jantar Mantar movie. To bring the data from here to here, we should have to use some data provisioning techniques, nothing but ETL. This ETL tool, what this ETL tool will make, this ETL tool make bring the data from one database to other database, and after bringing the database, here we do modeling. Something like, I can say a simple example like database. In OLTP database, the database will not, where data will not be in a proper structure. Indirectly I can say is, this is a something, your car which is got, which is repaired, and it is not in a proper condition. You should have to bring car into the garage, okay, the car repairing center, because in car repairing center your car will be get repaired. So how you will bring your car? Through road only, okay. You cannot bring your car in air, isn't it? By road. So road, after that you will bring, where you will bring, you will bring into the car repairing center, car repairing center. And this here what people will do, they will do all the things needed to repair, to work the car, and they will deliver the car, okay. Here car which is not in a proper section is nothing but data which is in a not properly analyzed or not properly structured. And here road is nothing but an ETL tool, because the car should be moved from here to here. Now in the same way the data should be moved from this database to this database. What we need here, we need an ETL tools, okay. Here is a car repairing center. Here car repairing center is nothing but a OLAP database, and the repaired car, and car is repaired. Who repaired the car? Modeling persons. After doing the modeling, the car is repaired. Now in the same way, after doing the modeling, the data will be appeared in this structure which is required for the client. So now what you should have to understand, the data is divided into two types: master data and transactional data. The master data which is non-measurable, transactional data which is measurable. And even though in master data we do have a date, age which are numeric one, but they are non-measurable. And the transactional data, all the transaction data will be in numeric only. They never be in master data type. They will be numeric, like 1 kg, 1000 rupees, 10 bottles, 10 pieces, and lots of etc, etc, okay. 10 liters, 1 liter, like that, okay. Those are all transactional data. So according to the IT technology, they have divided these two into two sessions: master data and transactional data. Why they have divided is, master data will not be changed every time na. So they may, in this table the master data will be in constant, where in transactional table the data will be keeps on changing. When the client want to analyze, what we will do, we do the modeling by joining this transactional data table with the master data table, so that the client can analyze entire the data what he want, okay. This is the duty, we are to do that every day. What our duty? We do the modeling so that client can analyze his data. Because of this only client can make the decisions. So if he is paying 30,000, okay, for these two people I am paying 30,000 now, whether he will go to increase the salary if his business perform good. If his business perform low, he will decrease our salary. So he will take a decisions like that. So in this world, there are top MNC companies which are using our SAP. They are daily making our analysis with our people, and this modeling people are giving the reports to these people. So we are doing the modeling. So you have done the modeling. So you are now, the table is been in this format. Now how you will give this table to client, that is a more important, isn't it? Client should have to see na, client should have to see this data. How we want to see, whether he may see in Excel format. So after doing the modeling, we should have to download this into an Excel format or any other reporting tools. Reporting tools, either they use Excel or Word, or they may use another reporting types or visualizations. They may use any other. So for client, we will give this entire data in any other format. So what we name it as a reporting tool. In reporting tool, what we will do, we will export this data to a reporting tool so that client can analyze. He can open his mobile and he can see is if an Excel format, or he can see in Excel format, or is it may be visualization, or he can see in visualization, or any other type, okay. He can see any other type. So now you should have to get a clear understand, that is front-end applications database OLTP system. If the client want to do analysis, we will bring the data from this database to another database to do analysis, and after bringing the data into this database, what we will do, we do the modeling, and this is what we will call the system as a OLAP systems. After this modeling, we should have to export the data in the format, any format you want to see. So we are called as a reporting. Okay, this is the entire figure. Okay, apps, who people are working here, which people are working here, functional people are working. Okay, functional people are going to work. And how this app is created? By ABAPers. ABAPers has created this application, and the data will be stored in this database, and this database client may be use any database, MS SQL, Oracle. What is RDBMS? Oracle database is RDBMS, not DBMS. And what is IBM? DB2. All these databases he may use, all these databases. And after, with help of ETL tool, we will bring the data which is in this database to this database. What are the ETL tools in the market? BODS, Informatica, and SSIS. This is SAP ones. This is Informatica company only. This is Microsoft. This is Microsoft one. Okay, so what we will use? We will use BODS only, because if the client is having all SAP one, obviously he will use SAP one only. Okay, after with the ETL tool, we will bring into this database. What is this database? This is OLAP systems. And what are the database here we are using? HANA database. This is also SAP ones. Excuse me. This is also SAP ones, HANA database. Here we do modeling. And for reporting. After modeling, the data should have to be published to the client so that he can analyze, and we can, after modeling, the data is moved to reporting. What are the reporting tools in the market? What client can have? For SAP had reporting tools. BO. In BO is a package. Okay, in BO, this BO is nothing but business objects. BO is nothing but business objects. BO is nothing but business objects. You can call it as also BI. BI is nothing but business intelligence. Okay, so here we have reporting. In reporting, what are the flavors SAP have? What are the SAP had? SAP had BO, or we can call it as BI. BO is nothing but business objects, and also BI is nothing but business intelligence. In this, what are the reporting types? Okay, this is a just name. In this, there are so many reporting types. Something type Crystal, Webby, Excel, dashboards. So in BO, these are all flavor types. In this, client can take any one of these. He can buy license of any one of them. In SAP, we have other tools also. Something like Lumira, Design Studio. These are the things. Okay, these are the reporting tools. Reporting tools means Excel is also one of the format where Excel will come. Excel comes into the BO package. In BO package, if the client is buying BO, in this BO he is buying either he may buy Crystal, or he may buy Webby, he may buy Excel, or he may buy dashboards. Any one reporting is enough. Okay, he may buy any one of these according to his requirement. So how many reporting tools I have? 1 2 3 4 5 6, and lots other also there which are not famous, but these were where client will be used. Most of the client will be use these reporting tools. In this reporting tool we will make the reports and we will hand over to the client so that he can analyze the data. Okay, he may use Excel sheets so that he can analyze entire the modeling data in this format. Okay, he may use Crystal reports where you will find all the visualization purpose. Let's see, if you want to see the diagrams, I will show you. SAP BI. In SAP BI we have lots of flavors. In that we will search in first Webby reports, how they will look like. Webby reports. See, Webby reports look like this. So after doing the modeling, the Webby people, the reporting people will create reports like this so that client can analyze. Okay, this much net sales has happened, this much something we cannot see now. So like this they will report so that client open this sheet and he will analyze the data. Okay, these are Webby reports. See, if the client buy this license, they will make the all the after we people are doing modeling, these reporting people, what they will do, they bring our modeling data into their reporting and they will do this type of reports. Okay, obviously end of the day what the client want to see, this only reports, he want to see reports. Yes. So these are Webby reports. Webby reports are look like this. Now you can see Excel reports. Excel reports, how they will look like. Excel reports are look like this, like only. Okay, Excel reports you will see like this. Then after dashboards. Dashboards also something like a Webby only, but these are somewhat advanced in visualizations. Okay, these are somewhat advanced in visualizations, isn't it? It's looking somewhat more visualizations, graphs like this, isn't it? Yeah. Next we will see SAP Lumira reports. These are also visualizations, but these are very good at visualizations. Among these visualizations, SAP Lumira visualizations are more. It look very beautiful. See, these visualizations will look more beautiful than other little. You know, in 2015 we have done our World Cup, na? The visualizations there we have used SAP Lumira only. In 2015 World Cup, all the things you have seen, logo and the scoreboard, all these things were done by Lumira only. Got the point? Yeah. This like Lumira reports will be seen. Let's come back to our structure. So now you understand entire thing now. What is OLTP, OLAP, what is ETL tools, what is reporting. Okay, and what is the structure where we are standing? We are standing here. Okay, entire we are standing at OLAP places where we should have to do modeling. So only learning one thing will not fetch your job. So what I'm going to say you to fetch your job very easy, I'm going to say SAP BODS also. Okay, I am saying you, I will also say you SAP BODS, how to bring data from this database to this database. And I am also explain you reporting tool also, how to do reporting, because these are very easy. After doing modeling, just drag and drop here and how to do those visualizations, because I will also explain, I will explain this part also. Okay, so this is entire our course, and what I am expecting I can complete within from today I can complete within 25 days. Okay, from today I can complete within 25 days. In functional, I will explain something how functional people will make data, how will they enter the data into the applications. Okay, data entering at apps, data entering at apps, some point I will discuss on it. ABAP is a program lab, we will avoid that one. Okay, we will enter the data through application, and we will bring the data from this database to this database through BODS. I will explain this, and the entire modeling I will explain this, and the entire reporting I will explain. Okay, this is our series. From tomorrow onwards we will do practicals. Okay, in practicals, first I am going to explain this one. I will not I will, after end of the session I will explain BODS. Before that, you should assume that all the data which is in this OLTP database has been bring to HANA database. You assume like that. At the end of the last session I will discuss how I brought the data from this database to this database, but initially I will explain this entire OLAP system. And the data what the modeling here I am doing is, you should have to understand that it is with help of ETL you brought the data from OLTP database to this database. Just assume that. Okay, because I kept in another database all the data from this database to with help of ETL I brought all the data into this database already. At end of the class, at end of the this 25 days end of the training, I will explain how I brought that data into this database. That is nothing but BODS. And end of the training I will explain the business objects, how we will do business intelligence and reporting. Okay, do you have any doubts from this session, Devendra? Yeah. Yes. Okay. I will explain more clear. Okay. So there is a Book My Show app. Okay. Book My Show app. In this app, what are the in application what you will feel? There will be a name. Suppose think there is an ID, name, phone number, and after that you should have to book your ticket price, ticket price. These are the fields are there when you open Book My Show. Suppose you think like this. So now you are saying without dividing the table, master data and transaction data we are not divided. Okay, we are not divided, we are using only single table. Okay, in database, in Book My Show database. Okay, in Book My Show now you have entered the data. Okay, ID, name, and you have entered the data. and myself. Book My Show app can be used by more people in the world, in the India na? Any people can work. So I also enter the data. Suppose we two people are entering the data. Now data will be stored in database, but initially what you said, we will maintain only one data. We should not divide master data and transaction data, you said na? Let's think what is the disadvantage of this. ID, name, phone number, ticket, price. Okay, now you have entered the data. This is OLTP system. Because why it is OLTP system? Because these are real-time systems. Every day transaction will happen, every minute, every second transaction will happen in India, because any people may book a ticket or a movie ticket, because these are OLTP systems. OLTP systems are nothing but real time. Every time data will keep on entering and keep on saving in database. So for this time, we two people are booking a ticket for you. First you have booked and your ID is K1. Your ID is K1. ID can be any type, isn't it? Your other ID, you see CBB, if you see your PAN card ID, CBBQ143, like this. ID may be any type. Now here your ID is K1. K1 Devender, and your phone number is something, and you have brought 200 movie ticket. And I also use, and for me K2 is my ID, my name, and my phone number. Your phone number and my phone number will be unique anyway, and my ticket price is 2000. So on next day again you have made your movie ticket. Again your ID will be same, your ID will never change, and your name is, phone number is same, and movie ticket this time you have bought for 5 persons, and this time your bill is 500. And I also made K2, this time I made bill 600. So if data is keep on entering like this, if data is keep on like keeping on, database size will be increased, because these are OLTP or real-time systems, isn't it? It is unnecessarily occupying the space for K1, your name, and your phone number, because these are already repeating ones. See, when next time you are doing transaction, it is unnecessarily occupying another two rows, isn't it? This is a waste of time and waste of memory. OLTP systems are real-time systems to be fast, and OLTP systems are real-time systems. Now the system should be, the application should be very fast. If this database is very slow, obviously application will also very slow, isn't it? So database should be fast, so that your application running will also too fast. Otherwise, if database is slow, your application is also slow. After entering your name, after 2 minutes you will enter your phone number. This is the, so they thought that why you are keep on entering this name master data in always repeated one, why won't we divide this one? Because so what way they do, when you enter the data in this database only, same in this database they had made two different master data and transaction data. So how it will be divided? ID, name, phone number, and transaction data, ID, price. So now when you will do transaction, first time, if you think it is the first step, there is the Book My Show is the first step, and now we entering the, we are the two persons first entering the data. How it will say your ID? What is your ID? K1 Dev. Your phone number is 3 K1, and here we will keep date also. You seen movie 2016 11 01, 2016 11 01, and you have seen next movie 2016 11th month 12, 2016 11 12. This is the data. Okay, here also data. K1 your price is 200, 2016 11 0. So on the first day, on the Book My Show app has been started, you have booked one ticket and I have booked one ticket. On the which date we have booked? We booked on 2011 2016 11th month and first date, and this month first date we have booked, and I also, you also booked, and me also have a ticket for me also. Ram, my ID is 454771 and my ID is, I also made 200 and 2016 1101. So this is a, if we, this is if we are maintaining a single table. Okay, this is a type if we are maintaining, if we are maintaining two tables, if we are maintaining two tables. See, next time, this is the first time we have booked two tickets, we have booked two tickets. On 11th we have booked another two tickets, but we have, we have when we done the enter our name, again it has been repeated, our ID, our name and our phone number. So when next time, if it is a master data and transaction data divided like this, when you enter next time, only your id is K1, your transaction is 500, and which date you have done? You have done 2016 11. My ID is K2, I have done 600, and my date is 2016 11 12. See, did this were repeated? Not repeated, because these are master data. What is here repeated? Only transaction data is keep on increasing, isn't it? So see, so that database will be placed. It's unnecessarily, it is not occupying name, ID and another time, isn't it? Here only one time master data is saved, and for our ID our transaction is happening. See, on this date we have done one transaction, only ID is copying, and all our name and phone are not copying, isn't it? Only ID. So in OLAP what I will do, I will attach these two tables. Obviously you will get the same result only. Okay, after OLAP you will get same result. Okay, after OLAP you will get this result. And before in OLTP, the data will be stored in this format. Why they are storing this format? Is it is unnecessarily repeating this, your name, your phone number, every time you are making a transaction, every time you making transaction, every time you are getting your name and phone number in the database. It is waste of occupying the memory, isn't it? So they have divided into two tables. One is master data, one is master data, another is transactional data. So for these tables they should have to keep the name na? They may keep any name. Okay, the name of this table and name of this table will definitely different, they cannot be same one, isn't it? Definitely there will be a different. So they, when with the help of the Book My Show app, when you enter the data, the master data go into the master data table and transaction data will be transaction data. Another time if you make the transaction, there will be no change in your master data, there will be change in your transaction data. If you change your master data, then there will be a change in master data, but every time you will not change the master data na? Have you changed your phone number since last 5 years? You didn't. Have you changed your name from last 5 years? You didn't. Have you changed your email? You didn't. Rare cases you may change your master data, so that at that time it will be changed, but this will be a unique one na? Every time it cannot be changed, it will be a time dependent, non-time dependent, but it is a time dependent. Every time you make a transaction, it keeps on entering and it keeps on increasing. Okay, so that the database will be fast, because the data is saving here now, it not keep on entering the master data, it only keep on entering the transactional data only. Only transaction data is increasing, not master data. If you take combine only one table, it's keep on increasing master data, so that it occupy more space in database. Because if you take an SBI per second, there will be a lots of record. Every time it keep on entering master data also, the data will obviously it will get fulfilled, isn't it? To avoid that one, these IT people came with a brilliant idea like this, dividing of the data. Okay, after dividing that data, he should have to analyze, because he cannot analyze the data, isn't it? If you go for master data, you will see only details of master data. He cannot see the what is the transaction made by us. If you go to transactional, he can see only the amount, but he cannot see our names and our phone numbers. So to do that, he should have to obviously do OLAP. OLAP is nothing but where we will do modeling. What we will do in modeling, we will combine these two and we will give him the this result. Obviously, end of the day, he will get this result only. But at initial, we cannot make this work because it may crash the database. Got the exact picture? Still, is there any doubts there on the? Yes, 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 yes. They read the shadow files only. It redesign that shadow files. Okay, it redesign what is the shadow files will know for this one. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every 5 minutes it should have to save in database 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the power has off has been happened 1, 2, 3. After 5 minutes it will save in database. But before 3 minutes it has been power has been switched off. Because for every time when you entering the data there will be a shadow files also. Every time there will be a shadow files. So for this also 1, 2, 3 shadow files has been created, but at third minute the power has been switched off. Okay, again it switched on, so that it will read this 1, 2, 3, and if you may after that you will make some data na 4, 5 records 4, 5, and after database also saved with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It keep continue, it cannot mull again starts from first, it will continue where it has been stopped. In traditional database there is no in-memory concept na? It is directly from hard disk only na? It is a RAM. I said RAM na, because there is only where when such when is there is a power of, obviously there is delete from RAM in general in our mobiles or in our laptops or anywhere. Well, except in HANA database, when there is a power up, then nothing will be deleted from the RAM. But other than HANA, everywhere, any world, any laptop or any system, when you shut down and open, your RAM will be deleted. Still, non-SAP customers in the sense I explained, na? Non-SAP customers in the sense they have their own applications. We think we cannot say non-SAP applications. They may use their something like apps. If you take BookMyShow is an application, their own application. The SAP BookMyShow application is not created by SAP now. There is some other applications. They may use other application. Non-SAP application customers in this is they use their own application. They use their own database. They use their own database in the sense they may use any other, something like Oracle, DB2, DBMS, MS SQL. They may use any other. But when they do modeling, obviously they will choose SAP because SAP stands first. There are another modeling tools also, but they are lag behind in the SAP. But for modeling, if they use SAP, no problem. We can do the modeling because we'll just with help of ETL tool we will bring the database from this database to this database. SAP database. SAP database nothing is nothing but HANA. Okay. Either there may be SAP clients or non-SAP clients. No problem with that. Obviously, when they come for analysis or when they want to do analysis on their OLTP systems, obviously we will bring the data from this OLTP system to our OLAP systems. There is nothing difference whether it is an SAP or non-SAP. Process is the same. But applications and database is different that much only. But the process of bringing the data from this database to this database is the same. If it is an SAP clients database, then we can easily bring the data into the OLAP database. If it is a non-SAP, we will perform 2 3 more steps. That's it. But nothing is different. Didn't get what? Yes. Those are functional people. So there are SAP clients. SAP clients, what they will use? Our applications. SAP clients means they will use our application. What are our applications? FICO, SAP, MM, SD. All these are our SAP application. Those people were called as SAP clients. These people were called as non-SAP clients. Non-SAP clients, they cannot use our apps. They may have their own apps. But SAP clients, they will use our apps. What are our apps? SAP, SCM, CRM, all lots of things. Technical is nothing but ABAPers. To make that FI application, obviously need there is a programming language. So they are called. Then what we people are called techno-functional. Why techno-functional? Because here we will enter the data. Here we will do some programming language. Yesterday, last in the first class, I will explain. Now we will use some programming, basic SQL program. So if you use entering the data, modeling, then we will call as a techno. Okay, the people who are writing code, they are called as technical person. Not only the people who are writing only ABAP code, they are called as technical people or not like that. The people, any people around the world, if they write any coding in the systems, if they are nothing but they are belong to the programming language people, we call them as a technical persons. The people who are entering in the apps applications, we will call them as a functional people. And we are the people who are standing at OLAP, and means the person who are involving in modeling, they people are called as techno functional. Okay, what I said, in modeling there are so many things are there. In modeling, SAP modeling is there, Informatica is there, Microsoft modeling also is there, Dynamics. In modeling they are called as Dynamics. Dynamics, they are also do modeling. So those people are also called as techno functional. Anywhere, if the person stands at OLAP level, they are called as techno functional people. The people who are standard functional, entering the data into application, they are called as functional people only, whether it is SAP or non SAP. But there is, this is called as designation. Okay, if any person come to you, see, he will say that I am a techno functional people, then you cannot come and assume that he is an SAP HANA person. He may work on another company's modeling person. Okay, you cannot directly guess him he is belong to SAP. He may belong to another company modeling person also, isn't it? Got the point, Devendra? Still. uh, it will useful, but why we are not at standing at that position? Now those are functional people. Your friend is reading FI, because what is his duty? He should have to enter the data in FI module, FICO app module is nothing but FICO application. If someone is reading MM, he should have to enter the data in MM application, isn't it? If someone learning ABAPer, you should have to do. Then what is necessary for that one? It will help. It will help how they people are making the data in that application. It will help anyway. But no need of too deep understanding of that is no need. We can just do with this. No problem of taking knowledge. Yes. Okay. No more doubts. Okay, it's right, buddy. Tomorrow onwards. Now you got entire picture na? Just revise what I said from the first section to today. Just go through that one. Yeah, yeah. My videos are already available in YouTube now. I will make this one also in YouTube. Just go through the videos and recollect the what I said. And tomorrow for practical session, it will be easy for you. Okay. Thank you, buddy. Bye.